So today is the end. That was also a bit random, different beginning of this video, but links to the others is in the description box, of course. But it have been 3 emotional episodes for me to watch right now, and seeing the ending, oh my god, I got so happy for it. I know I'm supposed to talk a bit about all these 3 episodes, but honestly my mind is so fucking scrambled right now because it's been a bit chaotic for me. I mean, my relationship with my girlfriend broke just actually yesterday, so I'm a bit emotional because of that. We are still friends, but it hurts a lot still, and of course, and then watching this ending of this show, and oh my gosh, there's so many things going on right now, and I'm like, I'm happy I at least have this to watch and following, and now we have reached to the end of Fate's Day Night Unlimited Blade Works. It have been a crazy run. It have been, and I love it. Seriously, it's been an amazing run so far. Seeing Shiro, Rin, Saber, Archer, Lancer, all these amazing characters and many more, and these amazing stories that have been told to us, and the most actually amazing thing for me is that being a part of this with all of you watching and talking and learning so much, not only about the show but about you as well. Seriously, it's been a freaking blast, and I love it. And seeing this ending, I always get so freaking emotional when the show ends like this. I mean, it's like, because a part of me is always wondering, what happens now? What happens after? What happened with the characters? Shiro and Rin, even if we do know partly that Shiro one day will become the hero of justice, and or aka Archer and all that, but still, what happens? I mean, part of me is like, they are happy, but at the same time, I wonder, it's always the same thing when I'm reading a book, a series of books. I remember particular one book that I read. In Swedish it's called Sagan om Tamulin, or the Tales of Tamulin, or something like that in English. I'm not sure. It's a series of books made by David Eddings that follow first books about Tales of Elenian, that then spin off with more books. It pretty much like Fate Zero and Fate's Day Night. It's continue on the first part, so to speak. And I still remember it was about 10 years ago I read the last book of that series, and I still remember very fondly the last scene. And I actually kind of painted up from my mind, and it's literally how Spearhawk and his family and everyone else that have been his friends and everyone that have been part of this story, standing on a ship that is slowly leaving the harbor of the great country of Tamulin, and they're looking at this city, the capital city of this nation. I don't remember the name, but I remember they painted the big roofs like cupolas, you know, with mosaic glimmering in the sunlight in all the colors. And they were standing there, Spearhawk with his wife, the queen, holding his daughter, and slowly the ship left out, going out to the ocean, leaving this great city behind. And that was the last words and last things we saw of these characters, this story, this world. And it's still something that I see in front of me even today, and it is like, these get me so hard. I mean, seeing these characters struggle so much. I mean, Shiro, Rin, they have been fighting for their freaking lives all this time, and seeing that little thing with Rin taking Shiro so he get to visit King Arthur's grave, and even if it probably is not the real one, there is like probably lots of those, but still it's the meaning of it that really hits. I mean, even the last episodes and all that, I mean, the battle with Gilgamesh was so freaking brutal, seeing how he died like that. I mean, my fucking god, I no way could imagine that was how he was go. I mean, I was skeptic how Shiro in any kind of way would be able to fight Gilgamesh, and seeing how the fight turned out and how they in a sense actually made sense, and it was very amazing to see that. And then it was Saber's last strike, and of course Assassin, the fake assassin, telling what about he's not the real Kojiro, and there is no real Kojiro actually, he's fictional, and he has wear the cape of that. And oh my god. And then the last episode, the epilogue, that was so great. I love it. I see the fight with what was her name now? I already forgot her name. The blondie. I mean, that was like holy moly. Even to the very last episode, we get to see the insane quality of Ufotable here. That is insane. And then, and not to mention, we're seeing Weaver. That is. For anyone that would know that watching me Fate Zero, do know that Iskander, or Alexander the Great, is one of my favorite characters, and Weaver with him, of course, is like, oh my god, I love them. And seeing him grown up like that, it's because I do remember people telling me that you actually see Weaver part of Iskander's Noble Fantasy, this entire army. He's part of it already, and oh my god, that is a genius thing of Ufotable and Type Moon to do. And oh my gosh. And I mean, I gotta say right away, Shiro was, I think at first was a so-so character. I mean, I thought Kiritsugu Way was more interesting and all that, but at least from the like second season, I think he got way more interesting. He got the entire thing, and especially when considering he is Archer the future, that was like holy moly, sweet cannolis. That was so freaking unexpected. That it was wow. I never could see that coming. And this entire thing was like seeing that how they Rin and Shiro in the end just taking hands and gonna go the world. Oh my god. I mean, I just think it's amazing. I mean, the quality of this anime is skyrocketing. So it's beautiful. It's amazingly done. It have strong characters and all that. Seriously, it's amazing. I mean, I simply love this. This is easy one of my favorite animes out there right now. It's the entire Fate franchise so far. Well, maybe except the first ones. They are pretty bad, I think. Well, I do know at least, but still, these have been amazing, and it's the end. I mean, I'm gonna say I feel a bit empty right now, but there's still a couple of things I have left to watch. I'm gonna make a video later on with all the I'm gonna make reaction videos to all the openings and endings because I haven't watched them yet. I only seen tidbits when when I'm skipping to jump over it. I just seen little tidbits, but I don't really know much of it because I was told to avoid them for spoilers and things like that, and so I have those left. And then I think it was a bonus episode or something extra I also gonna watch, but that's what I have left of this Unlimited Blade Works. And it reminds me actually over about 1 year ago when my friend Saba Bioma was here visiting. He was actually showing a bit of Unlimited Blade Works, and I was like, wow, this is so cool. This is awesome. I don't remember. I also remember it was, you saw Archer and all the blades. That was the only thing I remember. I saw that. I had no idea what it was because it was so random for me, but he knew, and now getting able to see all this, oh my gosh. Seriously, thank everyone so much for following me this entire road. This has been a long, crazy one, definitely. And I also want to say that I will make a poll now. Well, I will make a video about it actually, where I will make a poll on what anime to watch next. Because I will continue doing this. I will continue watching animes with all of you. AMVs, animes, other videos, kind of things. Seriously, I will continue watching it because I love doing this and love to be watching this with all of you and being part of these discussions, comments and everything. Thank everyone, seriously. It's been a long day, but I love it. Thank everyone for making this so special. So see you later on, and most of all though, everyone, and remember it, to have a continued super great day.